Good evening. It is Saturday, September 13, 2025. It is 18:30 or 6:30 p.m. This is Astoria, Oregon, on the north coast, just on the summit of the Astoria Column behind me, which I will show you here in a bit. This is the Viewpoint overlooking downtown Astoria and the Columbia River Gorge, separating the states of Oregon and Washington State. So if I can zoom in here, here's the Astoria Megler Bridge carrying US Highway 101 4 miles across the river into Megler, Washington, connecting State Route 14. And then just across over there is Ilwaco and Long Beach, Washington. So the water under the cantilever is deeper than the water that is where the rest of the bridge crosses, because the ships that go through the gorge need to navigate through deep waters, and they can't navigate shallow waters because those are deep draft vessels that need deep water to travel. And then that's why they have this high part here where they raise up the bridge, allowing the ships to pass through. And then here's the hillside neighborhoods of the city. And then here's downtown. Here comes a bulk carrier ship sailing west. This ship either originated out of Port of Portland, Oregon, or Port of Longview, Washington, carrying a load of, I would say, grain exports to either South Korea or Southeast Asia or South America, wherever it's going. So over here, this is where the bridge enters Washington. It is a beautiful evening, though there is a wall of notorious storm clouds rolling in from the Pacific. The weather is forecast to be rainy tomorrow, so taking this opportunity to enjoy the outdoors here as much as I can before the weather comes in. And then over here, here's Young's Bay. Can hear the sea lions talking. So down at the pier, there's like a family of sea lions congregating, and even from up here I can still hear them. It's amazing. Apologies for the shaking, that it's pretty chilly out here and a little windy. The Columbia Gorge is pretty windy. And then 14 miles out to the 14 miles to the west is where the Columbia River meets the Pacific Ocean, and the sailors operating in those cargo ships have to seek assistance from well-trained, experienced bar pilots to help them safely navigate the treacherous bar that even a ship as big as like few city blocks can still be overturned, especially in extreme weather conditions. So here is the Astoria Column. If you want to learn more about this piece of history and this iconic landmark, you can look it up on Google and Wikipedia. But if I zoom into the top here, it says John Jacob Astor. It's built in 1812, it looks like. The Lost Overlanders. It's worth checking out. So, when you drive up to the top of the hill here, you have to pay like $5 to park your car. There's like a $5 parking fee. Here's a little airplane heading towards the Astoria Municipal Airport down below. So right down there is the Astoria Municipal Airport, which is where the Coast Guard station is located. This is the Astoria Coast Guard station. So the ship is going under the bridge. This is why the cantilever bridge is raised up high enough, allow those big tall ships to pass through. So over here are these LED projectors that are aimed at the column. So at nighttime, it'll emit a colorful reflection off of the tower. Boy, look at that view. Interesting mountaintop over there. It's Clatsop State Forest. Kind of looks like the top of a volcano almost. Zoom out. So, looks like a river that goes through Young's Bay, connecting the Columbia. And then further out to the southwest is Cannon Beach, Seaside, Gerhardt. I heard something go off. It sounded like a horn. Thought I heard a horn go off. Take another look at the tower, the column. So there's Lewis, there's Thomas Jefferson, and there's Clark, Robert Gray, and it's beautiful, so beautiful. Definitely no elevator to get to the top. You just take the spiral staircase. Probably takes you about like 5 or 10 minutes, about 5 minutes to climb all the way up to the top and back down. So this wraps up for this video. So I will be turning off my camera, and guess I will see you all next time for another video.